Food for the poor, Mr. Angel Aloma.
Honorable ladies and gentlemen and citizens, I am thrilled to be here tonight. I am the Executive Director of Food for the Poor, and Food for the Poor, to give you a very quick history of it, is a 26, almost 27-year-old organization and nonprofit. We have just been named by the Chronicle of Philanthropy as the largest international relief and development organization in the United States. Last year, in 2007, we sent over $1 billion worth of aid to the 16 countries we help in the Caribbean and Central America. And this year, we have already surpassed that amount of aid. Oftentimes, as an international organization, I am asked, why are you helping people abroad instead of our people here in the United States? And I just want to tell you why in a few short words. Here in the United States, we have a blessed country with a tremendous amount of resources. And the person who hits rock bottom here is capable of getting a welfare check and food stamps and free education for their children and Medicaid for their medical needs, government-subsidized housing, a free lunch program for their children at school, and many other nets that help a person who is falling here to have a much softer landing. In a country like Haiti, when you fall, you hit very hard. And so it is, for me, a privilege to promote the Caribbean American hurricane relief effort, which you have so generously decided to undertake in the city of North Miami Beach. I just returned from Haiti a little over a week ago, and the conditions in Haiti are tremendously severe. The country has approximately 80% unemployment, and we worry whenever we go close to double digits here in this country. That's 80% unemployment. There is an 80 to 85% illiteracy in the country. About 80% of the population lives under $2 per day, with about 45% of that 80% living under $1 a day. When we think that the Census Bureau here describes a family living in poverty as a family of four living with less than $23,400 for the year, we see that there is a huge discrepancy between poverty here in a first world nation and poverty in a developing nation. You know, I have given you a lot of statistics here, but let me bring a face to those statistics. In Cité Soleil, I went into a hut one day. I hesitate to call it a house because it was made of twigs and mud and metal pieces. And the dirt floor, it was about 1/4 the size of the living area here. And a mother was there with two of her children, two of her 7 children. And one of them was a 5-year-old little boy who was mentally challenged, and he was naked on the floor. It had rained the day before, so it was mud, and he was just banging around and rolling around in the mud. She held the little toddler in her arms, and the little toddler's head was wrapped in something that looked like a diaper. And I asked if the little child had mumps, and she replied no. And she took off the diaper, and the right ear of that child was totally eaten away by infection. And I said to her, "Madam, we have a free clinic near to our offices. Why didn't you take the child there?" And she said, "I didn't have the money for the transport." And that's the type of poverty we're talking about, not poverty where you can't afford medical treatment, poverty where you can't afford a little tap-tap that charges a few cents to give your child medical attention. I also went into a home where the 2 children that were there only went to school twice a week, because although the school was free, they have to share the shoes and the uniforms because that's all they had and that they could afford. We went into a third home when there was a little child at the corner of the home eating a little handful of rice, and the child's brother was standing on the other side of the home, and we said to him, "How come you're not eating?" And he said, "Today is not my turn to eat." And that is why we help internationally, because people are living under those conditions. I am talking about conditions in Haiti before the 4 storms that hit the country within a 25-day period of time. And this storm situation made the situation in Haiti go backwards by about 10 years, at least. The city of Gonaives, which is surrounded by deforested mountains, the sea swelled and came into the city. The rain fell for 3, 4, 5 days. I don't know if you remember, but there were very slow systems that just sat over the island. And then about 1.5 meters of mud came down from the mountains and inundated that city. And yet, I have to tell you that the people of Haiti endure. Endurance is like the middle name of the Haitian people. And I have a tremendous, tremendous admiration for them. Anyone who thinks that people are poor because they're lazy should come to Haiti, because I have seen men with pickaxes quarrying the side of a mountain to earn $2 per day. I have seen men who are pulling carts loaded up with either wood or coal to take it, to transport it to market, carts that really not even a team of oxen might be able to pull. And so I have seen this very hardworking people who do not want a handout, who want a hand up, who want an opportunity to work. I have seen them in such horrendous need. When you see the little children running around with orange hair that should be black because of the lack of protein. When you see the little children running around with distended bellies, not because their bellies are full, but quite the opposite, because they're completely empty. When you see their limbs that are very, very thin compared to the rest of their bodies, you realize that it is our moral obligation to help people who are going through such tremendous, incredible suffering. So I am asking for your help, not just because they're in need of material things, which they are. They're in need of clean water, they're in need of homes, they're in need of food. Right now is the major thing, but because in Haiti, children to the age of 5, 20% of them do not make it. And to put it in a personal sense, those are 4 grandparents who are mourning their grandchild for every 5 children that there are there. So I want you to understand the conditions and why I'm asking you to help, and why I'm so proud that this city has taken it on itself to have a drive for our neighbors to the south who have endured more than anyone could ever tell. The people of Haiti in Creole have a saying which really speaks to their endurance. They say, "Mueled muela." I am ugly, but I am here. And that really exemplifies in many ways the endurance of the Haitian people, because just a few days after the storm, digging through that mud, you saw smiles coming to their faces once again, and you saw people holding hands and walking down the road, and you saw an endurance that it would be very difficult for most normal people to show at a time of such tremendous hardship in their lives. But the main reason why I ask you to help is not because of the material needs. It's because I have met people there in Haiti who have told me that they have lost the ability to dream. And in the Hebrew scriptures, the prophet Isaiah says, without a dream, the people will perish. So it is imperative that we help the people of Haiti so that they never lose the capability of what we do so well in this country, which is to have dreams for the future. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you. Philippe?
Mr. Aloma, thank you very much for taking time from your busy schedule to share this information with us. And our city looking forward to work with your organization together to help the hurricane victim, particularly in the Republic of Haiti. Next Saturday, we're hosting a hurricane relief on one of our facilities. We already made a lot of advertising. We hope the community responds. We already contact a lot of business people, and hopefully they will respond to this effort. Once again, thank you very much. I know Food for the Poor is one of the greatest organizations, and we put a lot of trust and confidence in your effort that you're going to help out in these efforts. And thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.